I think there are some people who would like to join the group, and I guess okay, you can't just join our group like just for shits and giggles to like come hang out. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not that we wouldn't enjoy that, but our group is specifically for these skits and doing that kind of stuff. So if you want to join the group, we have some countries who we do need to be cosplayed. So I would not mind for people to message me either on Facebook or Tumblr or whatever, and saying, hey, I would like to cosplay this country or whatever. But you have to know that if you want to do that, you have to be in the skits. You have to be serious. You have to come to all the practices. You have to be there. I mean, it's a very, don't get me wrong, we goof around a lot and we joke and we giggle and we all love each other, but it's like, practices are still serious things, serious business. So, fitness.
To kind of emphasize the fact that only skit people are allowed into the skit, that's why we don't have Spain anymore. He's not going to be in the next skit, therefore we kicked his fucking ass out.
So, Spain is one character we do not have, so if you would like to be our Spain, then go right ahead. And we can always, like, if you have certain characters you want to be, you can always say, hey, I would really like to be or whatever this character. But there are some characters that, for sure, they're fun. Nobody else can ever replace them in our hearts. So, they always get first choice. But there are other characters like,
we don't have a Korea, a Taiwan.
We don't have a lot of we don't have
Netherlands.
Most of our Asians we don't have. Our Denmark and Norway are also our America and Prussia. So it's not that we couldn't use another Denmark and Norway, because it'd be really hard for them to be two people at once, obviously, unless we did a skit like one we're doing in Constellation, or unless we made it so that they can switch off like Iceland had to do for Greece. And we don't have a final, like, for sure Greece, because I don't know, like, I normally associate Robyn with Iceland, and
Zoe was Greece, and then I just took her place.
And Zoe does Greece as well, but again, I mean, these two have main cosplays that they mainly do, and so it's nice to have someone for sure I can depend on to be that country, whereas just being like, I'm so sorry, but you're going to do this change behind the screen, is that okay? Yeah, if you want to be, but again, you have to know that if you're going to be in it, you have to be in the skit, which means you probably want to be in Northwest Arkansas. Because we have meetings at least every weekend. Sometimes it has to be every other weekend, depending on if something's up, but it's normally every single weekend we have meetings.